Commanders, and welcome to part 11 of the Rise of the Ottoman Empire series. In today's episode, the Cold War. The intensity of the Cold War is going to rise as all the armies they will start mobilizing and deploying their armies on the borders. Of course, today we will see all the details that are going to happen and the contact established between the Ottoman Empire and India, of course. We will stay in contact with them, trying to find all the solutions to prevent war, especially that I'm not ready yet to go on a large-scale war now, especially that I do not have the anti-missile systems yet. I do not want to dive deep into such a war, especially that our enemies, they have a huge nuclear arsenal. So basically here we need to play it safe until we have a complete army. Of course, you cannot wait until you have a complete army in Conflict of Nations, especially when you are in a public game. This is why we will try to improvise. We will try to keep our nation intact. This is Norway slipping from the borders with the level 4 mechanized infantry. I will try to intercept them with my rotary wing officer. The war versus Norway is going smooth, perfect and good. We literally wiped out most of his armies. Furthermore, we tried to establish a naval blockade on him, bombarding his coastal cities, especially that Norway had like level 2 air bases, level 2 army bases, a lot of strikers, etc. But we caught them off guard while they are grounded. This is the situation of the map, and this is the Cold War we are talking about. There is an Iranian front, there is a Saudi Arabian front, and there is the Caucasus front. Like you see in front of you, my AWACS has intercepted Indian motorized infantry sailing through the Caucasus Sea, and here from the gateways of Iran, they are fortifying the borders. They are deploying their stacks, their armies, etc. with air force. Now also, because in the last episode we saw nothing on the Saudi Arabian borders, but now it's also fortified. Land armies escorted with air force. I will start mobilizing the elite railguns now, and finally it's about time to do that. Meanwhile, I am making as much SAMs as possible, as I upgraded them to level 4 because SAMs, they have a decent power versus missiles. And these are our elite submarines. Our composition of armies navy is getting to shape very soon, as we are accelerating as much as possible, as we are trying to do the best what we can do. I'm upgrading my elite railguns now. I'd like to have a full stack because Ottoman Empire is fully a coastal kingdom, a coastal empire. This is why we need to have the naval superiority, because if the Asian coalition is going to send all of their navies towards Turkey, it's checkmate for us, because if they have the naval superiority, that means they will surround us, navally blockade us, and enter all of our homeland cities. I cannot let that happen. I prefer being nuked than they have the naval superiority. You understand? It's very important to prioritize your armies in this game, because if they are going to send an ICBM, okay, he will nuke a city, destroy it, but he will not take it. But if they have the naval superiority, they will bombard the city, destroy it, and also they will enter it, because I have no defenses to prevent them from doing that. Yeah, look at that. India has saw my AWACS, seen his troops that intercepted him, and he is going back. Look at that, he is trying to go back. By the way, India has planted a lot of intel agents in my country in order to gather as much information as possible. I am going to do the same for him, because now it's obvious that India has already made me his next target in the game. So now I have nothing to lose. Like, I will start mobilizing my air force, armies, etc. on the borders with India. At least when they will declare war, I have my arsenal ready and I can inflict as much damage as possible for them. Later, when they will see that I'm not joking around, that I have a tremendous army and a very strong navy, maybe they will change their minds and send peace. Maybe they will do that. But the war is inevitable. Like, I do not expect now that the Asians, they will back off or they will not attack me, because I am creating a huge empire here. They cannot directly attack Romania, because between Romania and Asia is the Ottoman Empire. So in order for them to get to Romania, they need to go through me. So it's actually very logical. They declare war on me and destroy me, and later on they move to Romania. This was expected from day one of the game. This is Africa. It is now fully taken by the Asian coalition. Now it's about time to plant some intel agents in the colonies of India. Well, you are asking Melliodas why you are planting intel agents in Africa. Why not in the homeland cities of India? Intel agents, they will gather informations for you wherever they are. No matter where, they will gather informations for you about the targeted nation. I do not want to plant my intel agents in his homeland cities because 1000% he has counter ops there. So in order to avoid the counter ops and plant my intel agents successfully, I need to go away from his homeland cities. Of course, India cannot, and he does not have enough cash to cover all of his colonies all around the world and plant counter ops in them. So yeah, this is the strategy here. If you get what I'm trying to say. I'm planting now counter ops in my homeland cities in order to not plant sabotage agents in them and keep my buildings intact. Look at this. Look at this near the city of Tabuk. 2 air contacts, 2 land contacts. These guys, they are cooking something fishy here. Yeah, they are heavily arming their borders. Guys, do you think alone I can stand against them? Do I have chances to beat them or at least prevent them from advancing? What do you think, boys? Do we have that chance here? Well, what I am sure of, I will give them a very hard time. I'm not gonna let them win easily. I will do my best to stand my ground and push them off. In order to do that, I need more electronics because electronics now, they are crippling me. I do not have enough production. I annexed the city of Gaza, and now I'm going to build an underground bunkers there in order to boost the morale and upgrade my arms industries in that city. The electronics production is very important because all of our units, they are consuming electronics. We are speaking about the stealth fighters, the elite railguns, the elite submarines, etc., and also the helicopters, elite helis, everything consumes electronics. This is why we need to boost that production. It's going to be important for us. That was Norway. Norway, yeah, he dived deep, so deep inside Russia. This is India sending us a message. Let's check it out. Okay, so I texted India to put you in the plot. I texted India about we have a peace pact. Let's keep the peace between us and we do not attack each other. So he planted a lot of intel agents. I asked him, what about these agents? What he said, these are Indian journalists. So I told him I will also send my journalists. But here he says that me and Romania, we are working together because we did not declare war against each other at all. So he is thinking that me and Romania will gang up together in order to take them down. But I told him if I am going to play in solo, I'm not going to give the win to nobody. So I will be winning in solo. I will do my best to win in solo. But if I am actually working with Romania and we will fight together, we will be in the same coalition. Don't you think about that? So basically here I am on my own on this stage of this game. At least for this stage of the game, I am totally alone. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. As the Cold War has been heated, let's meet in the next one and find out what is going to happen, as this series is going to be chaotic. Totally chaotic. Bye bye.